So as you guys can see, I am in my kitchen because some days, I like to make beats in the studio, of course, but some days I like to switch it up. And today I felt like making beats in the kitchen today. Sometimes I like to go outside and sometimes I want to go to the park and I may take my MPC and I might make a beat out there. But today I felt like making a beat in the kitchen and I got a little help. Shout out to KRK for sending these Go AUX 4-inch portable speakers over. We're gonna use these to make the beat today. Hopefully it turns out dope.
Bolo!
All right, before we get started, if you guys are looking for some equipment, make sure you go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to zounds.com. They have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that requires no credit or background check. Now, it's not everything on the site, but it's a good portion of the stuff on the site that you guys can get with no credit or background check. All you have to do is have a credit or debit card and they'll take the monthly payments out every month. They'll go ahead and ship it to you and you can go ahead and use it while they're taking the payments out. So if you guys need some equipment, go ahead and click my link in the description right now and head over to zounds.com. So today I'm going to be making beats in the kitchen and I am so happy that KRK sent these speakers over because a lot of times when I do make beats that are not in the studio, I have to use my MPC Live 2 portable speaker, which that sounds really good, but I'm almost thinking it's gonna sound better with these because the Go AUX speakers are truly portable speakers. They're 4-inch speakers that you can travel with and they actually sound really good. They have a really good high-end response and they have a very good low-end response. We're dealing with KRK. Their speakers are gonna have a good low end. Now let's talk about a few specs on these speakers that I think you guys may need to know. First, let's talk about the input. You can either plug in your aux, you got stereo inputs, and you got 1/4-inch inputs as well. And if you really wanna get jiggy with it, they got the USB audio input so you can just go digital to digital and you ain't gotta worry about nothing else. They got an EQ on here. They got a low frequency and a high frequency EQ on here so you can set it like that. And the really cool thing in here is they have a microphone that has the auto ARC correction stuff on there to where you can plug in the mic and it'll read the room and it'll make the speakers sound better in whatever environment you're in. Now that's dope. And to make the situation better, these speakers can run 100 watts RMS, like portable speakers running that. That's dope. And these are Bluetooth as well. Now I don't recommend Bluetooth when you're making beats because it's like a little delay. But if you just want to play some stuff and have some really good speakers to play back, you can do that. However, there is more. These speakers come with their own stands and they are adjustable stands so you can set the speakers at a certain angle to make it to how you want to, have the speakers sit towards you. And also this thing comes with its own carrying case where everything can fit inside the case. The speakers, the stands, the cords, and everything else that you want to take with you can fit inside this case. And the case is heavily protected so you don't have to worry about anything being messed up. And you get all of this for one price. So for a little over $400, you get you true traveling speakers that you can take with you, easy setup, and it sounds great. And did I say that they kind of look good too? I kind of like how they look. And I think they come in different colors too, if I'm not mistaken. But if you do want to get these speakers, I have a link in the description where you can go ahead and get these speakers right now. But enough with all the technical stuff, let's go ahead and get to the beat. Once I cleared everything off my counter in the kitchen, I went ahead and set up my MPC and the speakers and everything was a breeze to set up. From there, I went ahead and I need to find a nice melody. And instead of me making a melody, I went ahead and went through some of my loops that some of the subscribers send over. And shout out to the very talented Rudy Novsky for sending over some dope melodies. I found a melody, I went ahead and chopped everything up, and I went ahead and put it in the program, and we built the beat around that. So Rudy, appreciate you, homie. Saved my life today. So once I got the loop in, I changed up the tempo a little bit, and I changed up the key, and I went ahead and chopped up the parts to, how I wanted it. From there, I went ahead and added some drums, and I had to use my drum kits. I actually used my new 2023 drum kit, and I used my X Factor kit as well. And if you guys are looking for some drums, come on and holler at your boy. I got the drums for the low, and they sound good. I'm telling you, they're cheap, and they sound good, go ahead and click that link in the description. I'm gonna use the drums in the video, but go ahead and get them now. So from that point, I went ahead and started adding my drums in, and the first thing I used was the clap. Next thing I used was the hi-hats. And then you know we had to add some percussion to it. You gotta add some type of percussion to it. And then I had to go ahead and add that 808 bass. They got a little bass in them. Now it took me a little time to get the bass how I wanted it because I wanted the bass to change up in certain parts. So I went ahead and did that, and it kind of came out all right. What you guys think about the bass pattern? I think it turned out pretty cool. And you know we couldn't leave out the snare. You got to have a snare in that thing. And once I got all the drum elements in there, the beat started to come together and it started to come to life. And then from that point, I went ahead and made a few sequences and made all of those sequences into one big song. Well, a beat. I ain't make a song to it yet, but I made a beat song, well, a beat. And I think it came out pretty dope. So let's go ahead and check it out right now. Bolo, 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 Bolo. All right, so there it is. That is the fully completed beat. That is the exact mix that you guys seen. And I actually did the mix right here in my kitchen using the Go AUX 4-inch portable speakers by KRK. Came out pretty dope. And I didn't even mix it like that. So if you guys like these speakers, go ahead and pick them up. The link is right here in the description. If you guys like my drums, go ahead and pick those things up too. And I hope you guys like the beat as well. Let me know in the comment section. So of course, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned something from it. And like I always say, peace out.